Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. Today, we have for you Cloyster in Generation 1. Now, the reason for the early start in today's stream is that I would like to catch the football game that is on tonight, and every little bit of time I start early is time I get to watch the game. So, just a quick explanation. It looks like you guys caught on, though, to the 15 minutes early. So it's good to know that enough people have the bell on. Cloyster is going to be an interesting time. This might be the first run where I've actually plan on changing the route. So I looked at J Rose's video before starting this one, and he skipped Surge. Now, J Rose is not the best player, so that may be unnecessary. But this is something I will keep in mind for run number 2. Now, what I think is going to end up happening here is that I'm probably going to need to outspeed Raichu. With 70 speed, there's definitely no guarantee that I am going to outspeed Raichu, and I'm going to have to hit it with Clamp, which obviously is not very accurate. But I will try my very best on the first try in order to outspeed it. If somebody, before we get there, can look up the speed of Raichu from a previous video, that would be great. Then I might be able to kind of figure out or finagle the XP in order to outspeed the Raichu, and then I can kind of figure out if it's worth it or not, because I could go around, get Ice Beam, and then go through go through Saffron and go down, which could work. I did not watch my own video, and I do not remember how Cloyster went from the edited video that me and Speed did, the race, the one that I spent so much time on. Quite frankly, it is my most edited video on the channel. Did not do well, but that's fine. This run will be interesting. I hope it goes well, but we will see. Anyways, we only had one comment for nickname, so Pearl is going to be our nickname, and it was submitted by Annie. Again, if you guys want nicknames, you need to comment on the post that had the poll. I know I do not always have a poll, but you kind of have to check on Sunday to see on the weekly schedule if there'll be a poll. So let's go ahead and get started, because every minute I waste is more time I do not get to watch my favorite team play. All right, and we don't start our timer until after we have started the rival battle. Yes, Andrew, I mentioned the slightly early start time is so I can catch the football game. I did consider starting even earlier than this, but unfortunately I was not prepared. So it is what it is. 56 speed Raichu. 56 might be high. Guess we will see. All right, our nickname is Pearl. All right, and we don't start our timer until after we've started the battle. Who's playing? The Steelers and the Giants. Now you're probably thinking, oh, the Steelers are going to win by a landslide. Little fun fact, the Steelers, since our old quarterback 5 years ago, or almost 5 years ago, retired, Big Ben, we have only been 6.5 point favorites 5 times total. Not only have we never won by 7 points, we've never won in general as a 6.5 point favorite. So I'm not holding my breath. Should be an easy victory, but there's no such thing as an easy victory with the Steelers. So it will be an exciting game. I really hope it's not an exciting game, because that means the Steelers are just going to win. But I have a feeling that's not going to happen. So we will see. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, stupid me. Oh, that's funny. It lowered my speed, so I didn't even get to attack again. Okay. Now, I'm genuinely curious if Route 3 is going to be really hard because I skipped all the training. Guess we'll see. Yeah, the big bad of this run is going to be Erica and Surge. So I really have no idea how those battles are going to go, but you know, that's why you play the runs out. Even if you played them out 2 years ago, you will not remember how it played out. Okay. That was not unexpected. Now, I think Clamp works like Wrap, where I can choose to continue, or I can choose to throw the Pokeball. I think that's how it works. Guess we'll see when we get there. On the bright side, all of these tackles, pretty irrelevant. That's the other nice thing about this, is that some of the battles, the opponent really just can't do anything when our defense is just this high. Which is nice. Like, for instance, Misty. Misty sees that our first type is water and will refuse to use a water move, which plays really well into our strength of having so much defense that obviously we have to go for Misty first. I mean, oh good, so we can about that. Yeah, so we have to go to Misty first. I mean, to get the Bubble Beam PP, of course. Now, don't get me wrong, Starmie can still crit, but I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm just going to use one withdraw, and that will probably be more than enough. Unfortunately, no Mega Punch, which, you know, makes perfect sense. No Body Slam either. However, I've been doing a lot of these Nuzlocks, and I find that it's very rare for a Pokemon to get Tri-Attack, but we get Tri-Attack. So even though we don't get Body Slam, Tri-Attack is essentially just as good as Body Slam. It just has less PP. That's fine. Interestingly enough, our attack stat is actually higher than our special stat, so it really works out that I don't have to use crappy moves such as Takedown. Wow, the encounter luck here is brutal. You know what? I probably should have battled that hiker. Oh my god. This is like every 3 spaces. 4 spaces. Okay, that's a little better. Much better. Clamp. Miss. Clamp. Perfect. 75%. Worked like a charm. Okay, we have 13 moves left for 5 Pokemon. 10 moves left for 5 Pokemon. Okay, let's not. Pokemon are now dead to us. Wild Pokemon are now dead to us. Okay. Now we have 10 PP for 3 Pokemon. Seems better. Okay. I just Gen 1 Mr. Aurora Beam. Interesting. Oh, poison. Well, we're about to find out if 35 can make it. We know 15 will make it from Are you serious? Jeez. We know 15 will make it from Viridian Forest. Let's find out if 35 makes it. We're about to figure this out. 7 from 35. So that is 28. It takes 28 HP to make it without any mistakes. Oh my. Yeah, I know clamp is not super accurate, but it hits more than once. Alright, I'm going to save just in case. I know it's probably unnecessary, but... Alright, with one withdraw. Okay, this is doing slightly more damage than I expected. Okay, maybe I go with some clamp here. Oh my god, she got a tackle crit. I appear to be losing. Okay, time to throw some supersonic in your face. Oh my god, 3. That's why we saved. That's why we saved. Now we know. Supersonic is pretty much necessary because that Starmie is a crit machine. Also, 2 withdraws. Okay, well, apparently Supersonic can't hit save its life. And neither can Clamp. I don't know how many clamps I just missed there, but it was a little bit ludicrous. Alright, 1 confuse. Okay. Oh, confuse no more. Great. Okay. Alright. See, if it hits itself even 1 time, then it's generally worth it. Alright, outside of a crit, I think we got this one. Perfect. 17. Kind of low for the rival. I also don't think we're getting to 56. 56 is kind of a long way. Ooh, didn't save. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. We will just have to win. Alright, no sand attack. That is all we needed to see. Oh, I also forgot to teach Bubble Beam over Supersonic. I think that'll probably be the only time we ever use Supersonic in the whole run. Okay. So now we have the choice between 2 moves and plenty of PP. Alright, because there are a lot of bug types, if I have the choice between Aurora Beam and Bubble Beam, both being neutral, I should go with Bubble Beam because there are Pokemon on this route that are weak to Aurora Beam and therefore deserve Aurora Beams. Although our stats are quite high, it may not even matter. Why is Nidoran so bulky? I would love to see how much that Karate Chop crit would have done. It would have done so little. Wonder if I should have pulled a speed there and picked up the Thunder Wave TM there. It's an extra 1, possibly even $2,000. Alright, I'm going to do my normal amount of battles and see if that is good enough. Keep in mind, there is always the trainers in the one trainer in Mount Moon and the 2 trainers over here that I could add, which would probably give me 2 levels. No. 1. Definitely 1. Okay, so we're at 43 out of 56. That is certainly not enough. We'll probably get 1 level from the rival, probably taking us up to 46. Possibly 1 from the rest of the trainers, although we're not getting Body Slam, so that's 1 less trainer. Yeah, getting to 56, it will certainly be a challenge, but I think it's doable if we can gain 3 speed per level, which is certainly not a guarantee. And to be fair, even if we do outspeed, I still think we die to even 1 Thunderbolt. So it's not like it's a lock by any means. Is Bubble Beam 4 times weak to... Oh, it's Rock, I think. Never mind. I was trying to think. I bet I could... So I could probably add the Bubble... Or the Butterfree Trainer too, if I can get anywhere close to 56. But it does not appear that it's going to be possible. Or even close to possible. So 45, so I didn't even get to 46. Oof. Okay. 5 repels. Cell. Antidote. Pokeballs. Nugget. Good. All right, I want this for the money reasons. Annie, you are not late. In fact, you are on time. I started early because I wanted to catch more football. Yes, you are correct. The was not written on the schedule. Nah, it's all right. It's all right. Not a big deal. Okay, so we only made it to 47 speed, which is absolutely nowhere near 56. Because this is a first run, we will do a surge attempt, but I will probably give up after 3 resets. Unfortunately, we don't have the speed badge boost, which would have been nice because I have withdraw. Yeah, well, Cloyster's probably not going to be good at tanking, mostly just because it has low HP. Wow, we survived 1 HP. Okay, now I kind of want to see what happens if I get hit by 2 Thunderbolts and an X, or 2 Thunder Shocks and an X speed. That seems doable. Okay. Sense. 1 Thunder Shock does a little bit probably half. So even if I get hit by Pikachu, which seems to be a guarantee, I lose. So yeah, early surge not happening unless I am significantly higher level. Yes, the names are pre-selected from the poll. If you commented on the poll, I will use your nicknames as priority. And we only had 1 comment on today's poll. So that was Annie, and that means Annie gets the only choice. In fact, that means I get the second choice because we did not get 2 comments. Normally, not difficult to get 2 comments, but to be fair, I only had 35 votes. So kind of a not highly seen poll today. Normally, well, back when I used to do a lot of polls, I used to get like 110 per poll, but I still expected 50. So it is what it is. Okay, I'm genuinely curious how high of a level I have to be to get 56 speed at this point. Ouch. Okay, yeah, clamp was definitely the right move. Especially since I don't plan on using more clamps in here. the rest of the Pokemon I can knock out with either Bubble Beam or Roar Beam. So Clamp is perfectly fine for these battles. Nice. So we're at 51. I don't think it's realistic to get to Surge at 20, even 25, which I'm currently at. So I think we'll probably have to definitely consider skipping Surge on the second playthrough. And we will just have to make it a priority to come back. Like immediate priority. Like literally the moment I get Fly, immediately go towards Surge. Possibly. Although, now that I think about it, who's to say I'm gonna win? Yeah, I probably still won't win. Maybe I should consider doing Pokemon Tower first, then do Surge. Because, I mean, it doesn't matter which order I do those in. Yes, they did update the Discord sound. It's really, really annoying. Speed pointed out to me that it is Discord for the Halloween. Full Restore, Max Potion, Nugget. I'm at 28 grand? What? That seems ridiculous. How can I be at 28 grand? Right. $13. Oh, right. I still have 13 items. I'm not gaining any items. All right. So I'm going to teach 13 Ice Beam over Aurora Beam. Teach 49 Tri Attack over Clamp. All right. Cell 48 and 18. Oh, I'm still too poor. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. We need Carbos actually. Oh my god, $10. $10. Nice. So we need Carbos because I saw in J Rose's video that he was just slower, like a tad too slow, even after badge boosts in certain areas. And I will pay more attention to the speed. Oh, right. I actually can't do anything. Can I dig here? No. Okay. You know, I did say I have to immediately. That's fine. I'll set this fly location here. Ooh, I'll set up a dig location here. So that way, when I'm done with Pokemon Tower, I dig back here and then I can immediately go get Fly. I think that's smart. Okay. All right, let me move some moves around. All right, Ice Beam's obviously the best move. Oh god. Well, thankfully it's not got like good AI. That's for sure. That was a stupid move. I should use Tri Attack. What was on me? Okay. How am I gonna beat the Ghastly? Well, fingers crossed we one-shot the Ghastly. I didn't even save. That's how confident I was. That was so incredibly not smart. I'm disappointed in myself. Confused Ray. Cool. On the bright side, if I do hit myself in confusion, I do so little damage that I would imagine it's almost irrelevant. $119 defense. Oh, it's insane. Interesting. I just assumed my second best move was going to knock it out. Okay, so there's 6 Pokemon left. I got 5 Ice Beams. Dry Attack's going to be good for Drowsy. Okay, well. Not smart. Okay. Oh, that guy's got 2 Pokemon. Okay, well, I could have used Ice Beam. Oh, well. Ah, yes, 6 Pokemon left. I was right. Indeed. I was definitely thinking 4 and 2, not 3 and 3. Obviously. Actually, to be fair, I did know that that last guy is 4 because I knew he's got both Rattata evolutions. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Dig. I was fairly confident that was going to work, but I was not 100% confident that was going to work. On the bright side, I have over 56 speed. There was absolutely no chance I could beat him earlier with the amount of speed that I had. Under shock, perfect. I think we would have survived a Thunderbolt, actually. All right. Let's see. There's literally no way we're gonna beat Erica. Not a chance. Okay, so that means we are gonna go get Surf. We will do Koga's Gym. I'm not super confident in Koga's Gym. I'm confident enough I can beat Koga. I'm not confident enough I can beat the rest. And quite frankly, Koga is gonna really go down to accuracy because I think I'm gonna use a few withdraws to make sure that I can survive a self-destruct. But I think I might use those I might use those withdraws on the Weezing itself. So that way I don't have to accidentally get hit by Smokescreen on the other Pokemon. Alright, let's grab the Carbos. Boss KO full restore. Protein because there are plenty of psychic Pokemon I'm gonna be try attacking. Never punished for the accidental repel. That was nice. Okay, so let's use all this stuff. Let's get Surf. Bubble Beam. Protein. That protein's gonna immediately come in handy after I'm gonna be PP ups are gonna be used for Blizzard later. Alright, so this is where things get a little dicey. We are level 30. If I recall, these Pokemon are level 33. So already gonna be underleveled. Okay, poison. That's gonna do more damage than his Pokemon will. I should probably also consider trying out Surf here. Oh, a 10% confuse. Interesting. Okay, well, let's see how much damage Surf does. It does less than half. So Tri Attack was the right call. Okay, so far this thing has got a 10% confusion and a crit. Ouch. So far, I'm noticing a lot of our problems probably could be fixed if we add some of that early training that I mentioned. Just being even one level higher appears will make a big difference in a lot of the ranges we have in the early and mid game. Our speed is definitely the thing that's holding us back. Even though I used all of those carbos, it still doesn't make much of a difference. Okay, now we got the boss KO full restore. We're not going to be using try attack at all, so that is fine. Save. All right, so we are just going to be surfing the crap out of... Actually, you know what? We'll ice beam the crap out of them. Because if we get a freeze, that's a free withdraw setup. Oh, now that I mentioned that, I would like the badge boost. Oh, great, poison. Fantastic. Higher chance of dying to self-destruct now. Oh, double X attack. There's no chance I live now. Oh, and a crit. Literally could not have won that, no matter how hard I tried. Everything kind of just worked. Okay. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll just go ahead and try. Oh, he X attacked. Sludge. Okay, well, I guess he just never self-destructed then. I don't really think we're gonna be doing anything different on that battle. I think maybe I will go about learning things, or like using the moves at a different, or using withdrawals at a different time period. Possibly. Right. 10th floor. Rare candies are pretty important for every slow level up group Pokemon. Not a lot of Pokemon can just win on their stats alone. Crap. Okay, I can't win this one in one hit, unfortunately. Okay, no poison. That's good. I was mostly worried about being paralyzed, but, you know, I forgot that I had poison sting. Now, if this chooses to be hard, we'll do Blaine first. Okay. Yes, very hard. Withdraw. Draw. No, stop it. Okay, the speed badge boost worked. Fine whip. Yeah. Okay. We might end up doing Blaine first just because this is not going to get easier. Also being... Okay, well, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, there's no reason not to do Blaine first then. Oh, you know what? Let's see if we can do... So, we can't beat Rival 5. Let's see if we can beat Erica. I don't know why I just went the wrong way, but that's fine. That's why I set the over-under quite high. I figured there will be a lot of growing pains in the first run. I figured over 50 was actually quite likely. This is one of those Pokemon that's actually really bad until you figure out how to make it good. Ooh, okay. can't knock out Victory Bell in one hit even now. Okay, well that's only for strength. We don't necessarily need strength right now. Yeah, I just did that just in case I get hit like by some. Oh, I don't have. Oh, right, I have a surf user. Duh, I'm stupid. That's the nice thing about having a surf user as your lead. Okay, calcium. Oh god, I'm really that low a level, huh? Interesting. So it goes to show the early training that I mentioned, very important. Yeah, Blizzard, that was my thought exactly. On the second attempt, we go back to Erica with Blizzard. And if we get a miss, so be it. That's just kind of comes with the territory. Plus, if I do Erica first, I'll be level 35 when I come back here. And that actually probably 36 if I add that early training with all of the rock types. Plus, I'll have this special badge boost here. I don't think there's really much of a chance Blaine can win. But I guess anything can still happen. He does have Fire Blast. But I plan on setting up all my withdraws. Oh, you know what? I'll level up mid-battle. If I level up mid-battle, I guess it won't matter how many withdraws I set up if he gets a Fire Blast and hits me with it. 84 speed. 83 for Ponyta. Okay. I appreciate you super potioning early. So 99. Okay, and you have 101. Okay, that was a crit. Not much I can do about a crit. Okay. It was, I'm badge boosting for speed, not special. Okay. This is interesting. Let me see how close I am to a level up. I may... Really, a burn again? I may... Based on the Ponyta XP, so this is 1700. Okay, so I will rare candy. And see how this goes. Okay, or not. But I think rare candying is the right strategy there. Where was I going? Rival 5. Right. Yeah, I think rare candying there is right strategy. Unfortunately, I don't know how much better Rival 5's gonna go, though. I mean, it will have Blizzard, so, I mean, there is that. Maybe there's a chance that I just end up one-shotting the Venusaur and it won't even matter. Oh, right. Gyarados might end up being a consistent two-shot. Okay, well. You know, there's always hoping. Oh, man. It's rough. And he even got a crit. I think the Gyarados is probably a consistent 2-shot. Alright, so let's see if 3 is good enough. Still not good enough, even with 3. Okay. That is, though. Okay. I'm starting to think the rare candies might actually be for fixing battles and not for the late game. Making sure I don't level up seems to be pretty important. I also want to know if I need to consider picking up more PP ups. Because if I pick up more PP ups, I will also have one more rare candy to spare. Which means that I can freely do early candies for consistency easier. Okay, now Sabrina's gonna be really hard. I'm curious if an early candy will make a difference on Sabrina, because I think we're gonna level up guaranteed on Sabrina no matter what. I have a feeling rare candy on Sabrina is not gonna make a difference. Well, I'll still try. Interesting how it never used confusion. That's weird to me. 1800, 1100. Oh, interesting. So there's if I rare candy before Sabrina, I could also consistently set up. Okay. This is starting to become a real pattern here. Rare candy, do battle. Rare candy, do battle. All right, so those rare candy battles are going to be... Okay, that was an accident. I do not need this training. When you have a Pokemon with withdraw, you don't need to train. Well, not withdraw, but any badge boosting move. When you have a badge boosting Pokemon, you typically just need to figure out when are the best spots to candy, when are the best spots just to do stuff in general. Oh, whoops. Okay. If Rival 6 goes well, which, I mean, I foresee Rival 6 going well, I will probably just do all my rare candies for Rival 6 because that's what J-Rose had to do. So I'm going to go ahead and say Rival 6 is not easy. It was not easy for him, and it's certainly not going to be easy for me. Now, I don't know if using all of my candies is a good idea. I will do... I'll test 45, then I'll test 48. Right, I can do infinite setup on the right arm, but that's not going to stop me from leveling up on the Alakazam. Or not Alak... Well, either the Alakazam or the Venusaur. I'll probably end up leveling up on one of the two. Nice. But the rest of the team should be easy once I get to Rhyhorn. Okay. Okay, it might just be a matter of level. Okay. Yeah, it's just a matter of level. All right, let's try 48. Might mean I need to do one wild Pokemon consistently, but I think that's fine. In fact, you know what? Instead of one wild Pokemon, I think I'll do Mr. Mime Guy. Oh, whoops. I just screwed up. That's fine. I can set up on Growlithe. Interesting. Growlithe not totally a pushover. Oh, right. The last Pokemon will always get me the level up. Right, right. I just need to not level up by the last Pokemon. The last Pokemon itself will level me up. How embarrassing. This is the other problem with doing early Blaine, is because I am teaching Strength and Surf at 2 different intervals. It's easy to forget. Really? Both sides? Hey, John. Well, I hope everything is right where you left it. You could never, you didn't see that. I have an excuse, but it's not a good one. I'm making tiny mental errors because I have to go to the restroom, but not a good excuse. But I did mention, I think it was one of the previous streams with both Scott and Speed, that it's really hard to focus when you have to go to the restroom. Like talking and playing are already hard enough, but then when you add going to the restroom as another layer on top of that, something just doesn't sync right. The way I like it. You mean the world is upside down? That's how the meme goes, right? The world from Australia is upside down. Okay, I'm probably supposed to do my full setup after rare candying. Okay. Do not like that range, but it is what it is. Okay. Interesting. I would love to use Tri Attack, but unfortunately I've been hit by Growl, so Tri Attack is not particularly an option. Alright, my badge booster officially gone. Uh-oh. Yes, being a higher level I think would make a bit of a difference. Jesus. See, it's all, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but she's doing the Misty thing where she can't use her good moves. So she's stuck using physical moves. Right. We definitely need to keep one rare candy for the champion. Draw, draw, draw. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I guess we've been hit by 2 growls at this point, so that's probably a good thing. Plus, we're not going to level up before before the Lapras, so we'll keep our badge boost. And as you can see, instead of doing like, I don't know, a 6th, we're doing a 3rd. I can't use Tri Attack because the growl damage is just so low. Or it brings my attack just so low. Yeah, speed. You should probably know by now that most likely I do not generally hit unders on first runs unless the Pokemon is really, really good. This Pokemon is really, really good after you figure it out. But its first run capabilities were probably not super high. All right, Blizzard. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Really? Okay, we're done there. And that was with buying all those Carbos. I still not a high enough level. Okay, so clearly I need to add some training somewhere. At some point. I'm not really sure if it would make much of a difference for the Cloyster, but in general, I feel like it would make a big difference for the rest of the trainers. Oh god, it has hypnosis. That was on me. I shouldn't have done that. I got away with 2 hypnosis misses. All right, withdraw. Oh right, this is glare. Well, luckily I hit all my blizzards. 6 blizzards, probably not ideal, honestly. Okay, well, luckily I don't think Lance is going to be a whole heck of a big problem. Right. Okay, that did a lot less than I thought it would. Yeah, if I'm going to end up using 3 blizzards there on that Aerodactyl, or that Dragonite, I should probably play better safe than sorry and not have essentially 1 blizzard to spare. Full restore. Ooh, this might actually work out in my favor, not using a candy here. All right. Now, getting... Oh, God. Okay, well, actually, that worked out. Thank you for reflecting twice, I guess. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Withdraw should probably win me everything at this point. I can't imagine how I would level up in the middle of this battle after the XP area that I was in. In fact, we're gonna go ahead and put a few extra withdraws in here, just for safety, because the guy's still got a Gyarados. Okay, well, I was really hoping he would use a Leer, but that's okay. Okay. Blizzard. Sweet. Now I just need to hit the last blizzard. Wow. That's unfortunate. Okay. Interesting. So Trituck does more damage than it can recover. Nice crit. Okay. It missed a tail whip, which is unfortunate. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we probably should be good at this point. I think we have the same amount as we had last time. I got a crit. But luckily, Gyarados just used Leer. $366 away from level up, which means that the second run, if I don't come in almost leveled up, I will absolutely 100% level up before that Venusaur. Without a doubt, I will level up before that Venusaur. And with I think our HP stat of like 50, I'm not sure we can really take a hit from the Venusaur, unless of course it's like Mega Drain. Mega Drain I might be able to do from relatively full HP. Oh, and also first turn of Solar Beam, that would work too. But Razor Leaf definitely not. All right, I'm gonna hit the restroom and I will think at how I want this to go differently. I think we will oh god, there's no way we could do Ice Beam. Just no way. It would 10 accuracy versus the essentially if we were to use Ice Beam, there would be so many more difficult battles in the entire Elite Four. Agatha, for starters, would go from 2 shots to 3 shots, possibly even 3 shots to 4 shots. It would be so bad. I just clearly got to pick up the extra 2 PP ups, pick up the extra candy. I need like probably 2 more levels of training. Honestly, the training might just be the big difference. I think if we just arrived at like 2 to 3 levels higher, like that would be a world of difference. Like just so much of a world of difference. Like I cannot begin to explain how much of a world of difference, because when you're using a Pokemon that has a badge boosting move like Withdraw, every single stat that you have that you gets 12.5, then 12.5, then 12.5. So essentially each level, if you do 3 times 1.125, oh, like you do that times 6. So I mean, let's just, all right, let's just kind of do an example. Okay, calculator. Okay, so let's see. Our attack stat, or our special stat right now is 149. 149. Let's say if I came at 3 levels higher, and let's say it's 3 special per level, so instead of being 149, it's 159. So 149 times 1.125. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at full setup, it's 302. That right? That seems low. Whatever. 302. 159 times 1.125. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's an extra like 302 to 322. So it's 20 extra special. So essentially it doubles. The difference doubles. So instead of 10 higher, it's 20 higher. Maybe it was so much higher because I was getting hit by Leers, artificially inflating the numbers. Like instead of a 6 badge boost, I was actually at like 15 badge boosts, which is why I was thinking it was so much higher than it was. But yeah, so it also just appears that if I grab like every candy and I use the candies before those pivotal battles, then I will also just kind of... Now here's the other thing. Let's say I'm like 90% of the way to another level up and I'm about to do not Koga. Let's see, the ones I want to do the level up then battle are Blaine, Sabrina, Rival 5, Rival 6. So we want to rare candy 4 times. If I pick up 11 candies, that'll leave me 7 toward the end. Yeah, that seems right. Also, I could probably try and figure out how to level up in between. Like if I'm about to arrive at Sabrina at like 90% of the way, I might want to consider battling one of the trainers before getting to her, for the difference. So that will probably work out as up to another level or so. So, all right, I think we kind of figured it out. But I'm gonna hit the restroom. I'll be right back. All right, I figured it out. All right, so I had 1 candy here to spare at the end, as you can see on the overlay. That is because I did not use a candy on the champion. I did not battle any Pokemon in Victory Road. So that means I can get a consistent outcome that I just did there with the champion just now, where, you know, I didn't level up. Essentially, I have to get past the Alakazam, and once I get past Alakazam, it's easy. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do all the rare candies that I have in front of the Rival 6. Then that will put me in basically the exact same position, but it requires just a tiny bit more XP, but that's not going to make a difference because, as you can see, I had 338 to spare. If I'm a higher level, I'll have actually more XP to spare, so the room is going to be perfect. Not going to make any difference there at all. And since I'm doing no battles in Victory Road at all, and the only things that's going to be consistent is the Elite Four, that'll work out perfectly for the champion. So I don't need to worry about the champion except for getting past the Alakazam, which should be fine if I'm a slightly higher level. So really, the only thing I need to do is rare candy before Rival 5 or 6, and I got to 48 last time. I think this time I could probably get myself to 51. So that'll make even Rival 5 easier as well. So I think this will work out. All right. Also, we're not going to attempt Surge at all. So until, you know, later, like we did last time. So I'm going to go ahead and actually use the exact same over-under. I do, in fact, think I can knock off 5 minutes off this run. Do I think I can knock off 6 minutes off this run? Well, anybody who's voting the under thinks I can knock off 6 minutes. 6 minutes is a lot of time, but we also had a lot of long resets, so that'll be interesting. How fast will I beat the champion? Okay, so even though I hit the over last time, I think this time there's a very solid chance that could hit the mid, possibly the under. But it would take a lot of things going perfectly right to hit that under. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, and don't start the timer until after. Yeah, John, I'm leaving a little bit of room for error. I'm not going to be like Speed and put my under at like literal perfection. No run goes perfectly well, like perfectly right every time. All right, start our timer. Cool. We'll be using a lot of Aurora Beam to start. This time I'll also make sure not to battle that one bug catcher. Okay, wild Pokemon. You really doing this to me? Indeed, it is a great moveset to start with. Very unique moveset, actually. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Dugong's, but Dugong started with Headbutt and Rest, as opposed to Clamp and Withdraw. Yeah, Brock last time survived an Aurora Beam with the Geodude, so we'll use Clamp this time. Oh, nice. No first turn poison. That's sweet. Of course I missed. Clamp. Oh boy, Clamp. You are truly a move. Oh, I can also spend less money on Pokeballs. Now, I'm still unsure now if I actually wanted those so I don't know if you noticed, but I did not outspeed Agatha. I did not outspeed the Alakazam. Really, I didn't outspeed anything that I wanted to outspeed. So when I bought those 3 Carbos earlier in the run, I don't think they made a difference. I think I'll change what I pick this time. The calcium. Yeah, I mean, I know the golden number for speed is 90. You'd really like to be at 90 to outspeed almost everything. I really thought I would outspeed more. Especially with 3 Carbos. Oh, crap. Okay, this one's level 8. Okay. Gotta remember to buy or battle all the easy trainers. The one shot sweep trainers. Oh, wow. That's nice. How dare you not go on the ball? I got you down to red HP. Is that not good enough for you? Oh, have I been running away from wild encounters? That was probably not smart. Please, I have no idea if I was running away. That was on purpose, by the way. Not everybody is a one-shot. I'm not willing to take the risk for a Pokemon as bad as Oddish. Like, bad XP as Oddish. So last time I finished with this cave at approximately level 16. No, I did Misty at 16. I don't remember what level I got out of the cave at. And I did the rival at 17. It's looking like it's going to be a repeat of last run. I'm going to be exactly where I was last time. Yeah, pretty much no difference. Okay, we got one potion, so hopefully this trainer won't be so bad. That's a lot of tail whips. I just got hit by like a ton of tail whips. Holy crap. All right. So, remember what I did last time? Use 2 withdraws, then supersonic. Okay, confused no more, huh? That's not good. Okay, so... Okay, what I want to do is I want to clamp first when I'm out of... Oh, God. That does a lot less than I expected. Okay. The clamps just worked. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, this time I'll teach Bubble Beam immediately. Saving a lot of time. Alright, no more need for supersonic. See, I originally was going to go with the supersonic strat, but then I remembered that each turn you have them stuck in clamp. That is a turn of the supersonic that goes away. So it's not good to clamp and supersonic. It's good to use all of your clamps, then supersonic. Now, I was not faster than the opponent, which was probably not smart. If I was faster than the opponent, then I could have just did infinite clamps. Oh, we were also really, really close from buying the three vitamins last time. So hopefully the extra trainers that I'm doing this time will allow me to be able to buy the 3 vitamins with room to spare. And also that was with picking up the max potion too. So not really sure how much room there is to spare money wise. But I definitely want the calciums. I think the calcium... Oh, I just got a Gen 1 miss. I think the calciums will make a big difference. As far as attacking is concerned, it'll make a big difference. Since clearly adding extra speed didn't make a difference. Okay. Now, none of this guy's Pokemon are fully evolved, but it's still a decent amount of Pokemon. Do I even need Tri-Attack? Yes. Yes, I do. Tri-Attack did, in fact, do more damage to all the Psychic types in the whole run. You also got to remember that the Psychic types were also faster than me, so Clamp literally would not make a single bit of difference. And that was with 3 Carbos. If I'm not going to have 3 Carbos this run, there's absolutely no chance I'm faster. Clamp just it's unfortunately not a great move. If it was on a faster Pokemon, then it would probably make a difference, but it just isn't. Ooh, I'm gonna do the Butterfree as well. I have to come back through this grass anyways later. Oh, of course it's Stun Spore. I thought it would one shot. Why did I start this battle? That could have been Sand Attack. That could have been horrible. I don't know if I can get Paralyzed Cures at this this Pokemon set or this mart. Okay, I can. Antidote, 34, Pokeball, Nugget, 45, 5 repels. Okay. No Body Slam. You know, now that you pointed out, I guess I don't need Tri-Attack for the entire Elite Four. That does make sense. But the only other move to really get is Mimic. I'm not really sure how much of a difference Mimic would make either. Okay. We're not doing Surge this time. We're nowhere near 56 speed. Nor do we even think we can survive an encounter with Surge. Cut. Dig. Dig. Yeah, I mean, that would be the one battle it would be useful for, but I think if I just rare candy before the beginning, it's not even like useful. You also got to remember the time it takes to pick it up. Because if it helped me, like for instance on Agatha, then it would be worth it. Because Agatha is not consistent, but the rest of the entire Elite Four is consistent. So I don't necessarily need it for Lorelei. It's a boost for sure, but it's not needed. Recover, but the thing is, I'm gonna be one shot by the Venusaur's Razor Leaf, so it's not really good. Gonna be one shot by the Razor Leaf, so it doesn't help there either. Really, if you get confused, each attack of Clamp has a chance of hitting you. That's not cool. Oh, right. And also that's the turn it takes to Mimic recover is another turn the Alakazam has to essentially kill me. Because that Alakazam does a lot of damage. Oh, right. I'm doing the higher level thing. If I'm doing the higher level thing, I should not level up. Okay. Oh, but then it still won't matter. Because then I won't need the extra HP because I'll just sweep the whole team with my amazing stats from setting up on the Rhyhorn. All right, we're gonna do the whole dig thing this time. All right, so heal here. All right, so we need the PP up. We need... Oh, I could probably afford to, if I get this rare candy, I could, or not rare candy, if I get the nugget, I can probably afford to, buy 4 calciums. Just frustrating with myself right there. All right. Sell. Full restore. Nuggets. That was it. Buy 8 of those. No, we can't afford it. That's fine. I don't really remember which one was try attack there for a moment. All right, ice beam. Try attack. Yeah, it wouldn't get me over the edge for another vitamin. I need like 7k, which is just not even close. If I was 2k away, I definitely would have got the extra stuff, but I wasn't 2k away. I was 7k away, so it was just not worth it. All right, so this is where the lack of surge is really gonna suck. I'll have fly here, but I won't be able to use it. All right, now we want to heal in Saffron, so that way when we dig out of the tower, we dig over here, and then we can go straight south to Surge. Yes, Surge is too hard. I would like to do Surge at 30 if I can. Okay, can this be a 2-shot? Oh my god, it was not a 2-shot. Would have been nice if his... Oh, God, my badge boost just disappeared. I sold my healing items. I have to do this again. Low on HP. I guess I didn't sell them. I just never had them. No, I had a full restore. Ah, that sucks. Nice. Imagine if that was a good range. Close one. Close one. Woo. And despite being a higher level, unfortunately, that never became a one-shot. Feels bad. On the bright side, I feel good about this. The only thing that could really piss me off in these two battles is if I get paralyzed. Cool. No paralyze. Nice. Lick. Sometimes I feel like Lick is a 50% chance to be paralyzed. It feels abnormally high. I just got a Gen 1 miss. And then 3 hit myselfs. That's ridiculous. It's really good that hitting yourself does not deal very much damage at all, but still annoying. Very, very annoying. Frustrating, some may even say. No. No, 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 no. Words. Words cannot describe how pissed I am. It's... I mean, clearly I am using the... Oh my God, you can't be serious. You got the 10% confusion. Imagine if I got 10% confused there, hit myself, and then he used hypnosis immediately afterward. How extraordinarily angry I would have been. Oh, we also have one reset. There we go. All right. All right, we don't have fly yet. Dig. Heal. Bike. I can go past Butterfree guy now. Well, I mean, would you have saved against the Rockets? Okay. The second time. Oh, hindsight. The power of hindsight. All right. 3 PP ups incoming. Good. The added bonus of having all these PP ups is I can use Blizzard more often as just your regular bog standard attacking move in just battles, like battles against Sabrina. Oh, not Sabrina specifically. That was a bad example. I'm obviously going to use try attack on her. Okay. The trainers in Koga's gym were hard, but unfortunately there was no way around it because I need to be able to surf. And obviously we proved we could not do Rival 5. So we just have to survive the trainers here. It is what it is. Protein. Carbose. Surf. Save. Still less than half. Okay. And then try attack is more than half. So as you can see, this is one of the circumstances where try attack makes a difference. John, I think you should check the calendar, the weekly calendar. I do plan on doing, I believe, the Flying Nuzlocke this week. The Flying Nuzlocke was one of the easiest Nuzlocks I had done. I believe I beat it first try. It's mostly because when I do a lot of these Gen 1 Nuzlocks, I have to use like a very, very limited moveset. And I have very limited amount of like just moves I can use in general. However, in the Flying Nuzlocke, I've got Gyarados and Dragonite. So just like it's super easy is what I'm saying. Really? Okay. Dragonite is part flying. Dragon flying. Oh, nice. I got the freeze. Sweet. Let's go ahead and withdraw setup. Oh, I leveled up. That is, you know what? Actually, leveling up's fine because that means I can still survive the sludges and the self-destruct. Take a lot less damage. That's perfectly fine. Sweet. Do I start with Dragonite? No. I can't remember what I started with. I would have to go back and look at the ROM. Oh, I have to do, I have to go. Oh god, I'm not gonna be a high enough level. That's unfortunate. I needed to be level 35 in order to get past the trainers in this gym. Not the trainers, sorry, the wild Pokemon in this gym. Okay, well that was a crit. If I'm gonna get annoying wild Pokemon, I might as well defeat them. Wow, that Pokemon was not good XP at all. Quite frankly, none of these are good XP. Okay. Now, since Grimer's got minimize and survives the hit, no thank you. I don't remember what Pokemon I start with on the Flying Nuzlocke. Oh good, this guy will get me exactly to a level up. So I don't need to waste a rare candy. Okay. This is no. I'd love to do more of the trainers in here, but I just don't think the training in here is very good. Now the question is, will this be good enough to not level up in the middle of Surge? All right, so withdraw. Ow, of course you got a crit. Why wouldn't you? Right. So there's not much I can do, but I did not level up, so I guess that's good. I just need to take less damage from this Growlithe here. Of course, it keeps burning me too, which is crazy. The burn is a 10% chance, and it's got like 3 attacks, which is... It's crazy that it's burned, I think, like 5 out of 6 attempts so far. Right. 115 speed is good enough. Thank you for the miss. Ember, I appreciate it. Well, it's not that I can pick the Pokemon I start with. It's more or less I pick the Pokemon I start with due to necessity. Like, I don't pick it because I think this will give me the best start. I pick it because I think this Pokemon is not going to be available during the run. Like, so I have to take it. Otherwise, I won't have it at all during the run. It's... Oh, I had a calcium on me? That's unfortunate. I forgot these are from the mansion. I mean, you guys are so interested about the Flying Nuzlocke. If you remind me at the end of the video, I can pop in the ROM and see what the flyer was, or the starter. I can also see what the notes are, unless you guys don't want to see the notes. But to be fair, I will probably start the stream with the notes. So, I mean, you'll still see them. Looky there, I leveled up immediately. If only there wasn't the trainer with the Arbok and the trainer with the Machoke before Rival 5. Otherwise, it would have been perfect. Ooh, oh, that reminds me. I think it was Scyther, actually. Hold on. Actually, no, hold on. I think I buy the Scyther in the game corner for like 3,300 coins or something like that. I believe one of the areas had a limit of 2 or something like that. It was a very weird thing going on. Like for instance, the grass Nuzlocke that I have planned and not played yet. The Safari Zone has two specific single Pokemon in there that you can only get there. Something like that, I think. Blizzard. Oh, I missed. Interesting. Gyarados. Light. I appreciate that. Oh, it's not a consistent two-shot. That's unfortunate. Oh, I don't level up. That is really unfortunate. Okay, we'll do one trainer after this. Thank you for disable. I appreciate it. Okay. Okay, well, I just won. Interesting. Not see that coming. All right, one of the versions, I believe, Tangela and Execute were only located in the Safari Zone. One of the versions. So I was oh, what's it? So obviously two of the versions, the exclusives were Vileplume and Victory Bell. All right. All right, give me a second. All right, we need to level up one time before. There we go. We leveled up. Perfect. Oh wow, a nice damage round or damage rounding threshold too. So we get to keep all our candies, which is great. All right, we will set up on the second Pokemon here. All right, 1, 2, 3. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Only I will know. Surf? Surf? Nope, wrong move. Thank you for reflecting though. Yeah, it was a weird bit of research that I had to do. It is not something you normally would think of. Okay, so I needed to do a little bit of training. This guy, super easy. I will be using all of my candies before Rival 6 anyways. Oh. I like battling that guy because he's got Sandshrew and Dugtrio, both fully evolved Pokemon. Oops. I tried to use the bike in battle. How stupid of me. Yeah, I figured he'd dig a hole. Oh, and you got a crit on top of it. That could have been disastrous. I literally planned around essentially just him not getting a crit, and that was pretty much it. I pretty much figured there was absolutely no chance Giovanni could beat me in any scenario. And he got a crit. Oh, I almost forgot. I just saw I had 9 candies, and I'm like, oh, there's one missing. And I'm like, oh yeah, this one. Well, I haven't planned ahead for ground. I've only planned grass and bug. I just completed fighting. Fighting is hard. Really hard. There are a lot of difficult spots for fighting. Okay, well, this should be easy. Shouldn't have to worry about a level up. I just realized I knocked out the Pokemon I should not have knocked out. I missed. I freaking missed. I cannot believe I missed didn't use Razor Leaf. The literal only scenario I could possibly lose. The fighting one starts with Hitmonlee. In blue version, I think. I don't think the version mattered. Wow. Oops. The sad part about the fighting one was there is still not a single Pokemon that is good for defeating. Hold on. There's not a single Pokemon that is good for defeating a psychic type. Not one. Every single Alakazam in the game can just sweep you. All of them. The Alakazams just exist to be brutal. I know. I remember Sabrina. Okay, well, first of all, the battle with let's see, what's his name? So, Surge himself, not hard. Making sure my Pokemon are not too high a level, extraordinarily hard. Insanely hard to make sure my Pokemon are not too high of a level. And then, obviously, Erica is extraordinarily difficult as well. To be fair, I think Erica's probably going to be easy on most, or she's going to be difficult on most Pokemon. Oh, crap, I forgot Mimic. I hope you're happy, John. Mimic helps for 2 battles, so I guess it's worth it. I'll get to your question in a second, guy on Twitch. All right. No more need for Tri-Attack. I know technically it would be helpful for the champion, but I might as well just beat it with Surf. All right, so we start with 1 Surf. He's now going to rest. I'm going to set up all my withdraws. All right, perfect. Knock it out with 3 hits. I'm a higher level too. That was almost a 2-shot. All right. Grab Amnesia. Okay. Or use Withdraw first, then grab Amnesia. 1, a 2, a 3. And now we sweep. All right. Is playing on Game Boy Color faster than playing the Super Game Boy? I guess that depends on if you allow speed up or not. Speed up is just It's a godsend. As you can tell, I'm playing on 4 times speed. Speed up makes the game bearable. It's just unbearably slow regularly. All right, so we'll just go ahead and surf sweep here. Boy, if we get a perfect Elite 4 run, we might get under 47. Like, we need to get a really lucky Agatha here. Luckily, we're a lot of levels higher. And she didn't start with sleep either. But I am dead to 1 Nightshade. I missed. That's unfortunate. Missed Dream Eater. Frozen. Nice. Lucky. Lucky. To be fair, she might still have just used bad moves. She is prone to doing that. Part of the reason why she's so hard. All right, this is why we got all the PP ups, so we can actually defeat this Gyarados in a 2-shot consistently. Surf for Aerodactyl, just to make sure that I have enough. Oh god, look at my... What? I missed a Blizzard and got hit by Hyper Beam. First of all, how in the world did Hyper Beam knock me out? Second of all, how in the world is it that like the 3rd Blizzard that is missed, that has resulted directly in me losing? It's 90% accurate, which in Blizzard is one of those moves that feels like it's 95% accurate. Boy, that's just really unfortunate. All right, well, unfortunately the under is now dead, but the mid appears to be happening. Wow, I got another Blizzard. Very interesting. Oh wow. Yeah, I should have started with grabbing recover. That was on me. See, John, this is why I did not necessarily want... I don't think recover is honestly needed at all. It just allows me to have turns of possible death. See, that was a crit. I mean, it works out, I guess. I mean, I don't think we were really gonna lose after that point. Oh, we got to set up an Arcanine, right? We're at much higher level, so we need more XP. So we've got to set up an Arcanine. I don't really do. Oh, hold on. What did you say? Speed run Pokemon Crystal exclusive with a team of Squirtle, Charmander, Chikorita. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna do the run today. I'm kind of already. I started this run early so I could watch football immediately afterward. But that run will be incredibly easy, unless I'm not allowed evolving. In that case, if I'm not allowed evolving, then I guess it could be difficult. But 3 Pokemon on my team. 3 Pokemon on my team is easy. I mean, I do hundreds of these runs. I'll show you the leaderboard momentarily. This is just Gen 1 leaderboard. I've done Gen 2. I got a really large Gen 2 leaderboard. I've done hundreds of runs. I could easily win with 3 Pokemon. You really should have asked me to do it with one of those Pokemon. All right, so we got 304 here with real time of 48. So let's see where this puts us on our leaderboard. 48. Oops. Not that. This one. 48. It puts us right at Blastoise. with a real time. What's our real time? 303 versus 304. It was right behind Blastoise. And if I did not get 2 Blizzard misses that resulted in resets, it would have been past Blastoise. But it is what it is. That is fine. Not every Pokemon can be a perfect run. We improved a lot. We knocked off a whole 4.5 minutes off this run. So, you know, that's something to be proud of. I think that was a very solid run. Just for ZDR Monster, I will show you the Crystal leaderboard while I'm here. The Crystal leaderboard is this one. And as you can see on the Crystal leaderboard, I have not done like a really, really weak Pokemon like Squirtle, Charmander, Chikorita, but I've done enough of them with bad stats to kind of have a good rule of thumb. Also, if you check out this, I also do runs where we add Pokemon that was in the future back into the game. And in Gen 2, I've done Poochyena, which is way worse than both of the Pokemon you named. And I got under 2 hours with only 12 resets. I don't know about you, but Poochyena is probably one of the weakest Pokemon to ever exist. Just look at its base stats. It is like right there in like the bottom 20 or whatever. So it is really, really bad. The only thing Poochyena has going for it though is it's got Howl. So it has a attack boosting move, which is really good. So you just kind of have to figure out where the spots in the run to use Howl. Yes, this is Gen 2 list. The Gen 1 list is over here. If you check out the my channel on YouTube, let me link you to my channel on YouTube actually. Here's my channel on YouTube. If you go to that link and you go to like the live tab, you will see I've done so many runs. And if you go to the playlist tab, you can pick which game it is, and just pick anything. Every single run that you see here, except for possibly 1 or 2, has a video to go with it. Except for 2 of the streams where I pretty much ran out of internet essentially. So I disconnected, but I still finished the run and put them on the leaderboard. But as you can see, I've completed the run with Gen 7 Weedle. I understand that this is Gen 1, and then Weedle is in Gen 1, but Gen 1 Weedle's almost impossible. Basically impossible. It's like a 1 in 20,000 chance of beating Agatha. But this is Gen 7 Weedle. So this one's got Electro Web and Bug Bite. So I beat Gen 1 with Gen 7 Weedle at 1 hour and 40 minutes at level 85. I did not even need level 100. That's how fun that run was. Can I do Gen 2 Raichu? Later, but currently I'm trying to knock out the rest of the Gen 1 runs. There is a very small quantity of Gen 1 runs left. Now that we just finished this run, I can go ahead and mark off Cloyster. And as you can see, this is all. This is it. I've done all the Gen 1 Pokemon except for these, which is crazy. Absolutely insane to think that these are it that's left. After I'm done with these, and then I'm doing first stage evolutions in Gen 1. And once I'm done with first stage evolutions, that's that. I don't even want to think about what that. But when I'm done with this, I will probably go back to half Gen 1, Gen 2. I've done a lot of the Gen 2 Pokemon, but there's still plenty left. Yes, Ditto is a 10-hour run. ZDR Monster. And the reason why is because you need a very, very specific set of occurrences to happen on Giovanni and on Lorelei. Like, I kid you not, on Lorelei, you have 5 Aurora Beams and 5 takedowns to beat her whole team. That means you basically, I think, need like 5 crits or something out of 10 moves. And Dugong does not have a very high crit rate. So it's absolutely ludicrous to to beat her. You just basically have to sit there for like 4 hours or 3 hours or whatever and just wait until you get that crit luck. Same thing with Giovanni. You have a Rhyhorn to beat his whole team, and I believe the Nido Queen, you have to get a whole bunch of tail whips on you. And the reason why you need these tail whips is so that way it increases your stats, so that way you have enough PP in order to defeat Rhydon. Because you only have Horn Attack and Stomp, I believe. No, Horn Attack and Fury Attack, I believe. Or no, Stomp and Fury Attack to beat the whole team of Giovanni. So it's really hard. How do you backport in Gen 2? You essentially get the tools that the creators of Pokemon use, and you edit everything in, like, it's not easy. I think you would kind of need to follow the tutorial video. I can't explain it. I don't even make them. Speed makes them for me, or the guy who works my overlay, MVF, he makes them for me. So I don't actually know how to make them myself. All I know is that you use the same tools that the creators of Pokemon use, and you just edit file after file after file. And essentially you take one of the Pokemon out of the game and you swap it with the new Pokemon. Essentially Mew, because Mew is unused in the game. You basically remove all instances of Mew, and then you add in the Pokemon. And you can't really change the moves. There's not really enough moves to change around. If you want to backport a move, you have to remove a move from the game. And unfortunately, most of the moves are used in the game. In getting rid of the TMs, it's just impossible. You can't get rid of the TMs. There are so many things you would have to remove in order to remove the TM. It's just so unlikely. I think a lot of people, they remove Twin Needle from the game if they want to backport a move. Like, for instance, that run I mentioned here with this Weedle that had Bug Bite and Electro Web. They removed Twin Needle and they removed another move from the game. And there is one Pokemon in the game that has Twin Needle. There is a trainer east of Cerulean. Instead of going directly to Rock Tunnel, you go up and around like you were trying to leave and go back to heal at Cerulean. There's a trainer over there that has 2 Beedrill with Twin Needle. That is the only instance of Twin Needle in the entire game. So you will see that Beedrill had Bug Bite in that run. And I think they removed Waterfall from Seaking because I don't believe there's any Seaking high enough of a level in the entire game that actually know Waterfall, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. But anyways, that's enough about that. I got some football to watch. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it very much. I will be back again tomorrow, where we are going to be playing Pokemon Blue Flying Nuzlocke. Oh, right. I forgot to show you what the starter was. Let me go do that. Let's see. Flying type. Oh, wow. It actually says red. That's a typo. Clear. It's red version, not blue. Oh, right. Let me see what my starter is. As I said, I would see what the starter is. Oh, it's Charizard. Duh. The starter's Charizard. It's the only flying type that I'm allowed to, non-flying type I'm allowed to use because it evolves into a flying type. Otherwise, I have a relatively strict rule of you're not allowed to use the Pokemon until it obtains the type unless it's your starter. So, for instance, the fighting run, I can't use Poliwhirl. I can only use Poliwrath. The only exception would be if I had made, like, let's say Poliwag my starter. That is the only exception. And it's because it's just there's no other choice. So yeah, it's Charmander because Charizard's unobtainable. As ZDR Mod said, they were asking what I was going to use for tomorrow's Nuzlocke, and tomorrow's Nuzlocke is red version, and it's going to be a flying Pokemon Nuzlocke, and Charizard will be my starter. So I will catch like the like Spearow, catch the Pidgey, catch I allow a second Spearow for the sole purpose of trading for Farfetch'd. So that's a thing. I don't know if that's allowed. I still do the whole catch it on a different route thing. So like I'm not gonna catch two Spearow on the exact same route. That's cheating. But that's the one exception where I catch the same Pokemon twice. Yeah, there's a lot of flying Pokemon. As you saw right there, I had Butterfree in my final team. The flying Nuzlocke is so incredibly easy that I believe in my eventual video, like a year from now, I basically defeated every Elite Four member with a different Pokemon. Because why not? I mean, if Farfetch can defeat trainers because it's got Swords Dance, and Butterfree can defeat Elite Four members because it's got Sleep Powder, I mean, why not? It's for fun. It would be really boring if I sweep the whole league with, you know, Charizard. So that's fun. Definitely something I will definitely be doing tomorrow. I will try and swap out Pokemon. I like to actually have Pokemon die a little bit, so that way it makes the run a little bit harder. Plus, you know, if they all die, then I restart the whole run. I have been able to finish every run so far, but the fighting one might take more than one stream. We'll see about that one. That one has a lot of luck that has to happen. Same thing with the fire one. I have not even completed the fire one myself. The fire one literally requires you to get 2 crits on Misty, and it also requires her not to use Bubble Beam. So it is literally insane to beat the fire one, because you have to beat Misty with Magmar and Charmeleon. But the thing is, you have to do it at level 21. Misty 2-shots you easily at 21 and outspeeds you at 21. So it is it's really hard. Anyways, have a nice night, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.